Hey guys, welcome back. This is going to be a short video for stock traders and for industry traders. We're going to be discussing quickly, probably one of the worst kept secrets on Wall Street, the NYSE FANG Index. Ticker NYFANG, depending on your platform, or it could be $ NYFANG. As you can see on TOS, you can do both, but you want to do the one with the $. Okay. Well, let's talk about this index. If you are a stock trader, if you are an industry trader, this is by far the most important index you should be looking at, you should be tracking. This is the one and only magic indicator that you're going to need if you're trading market moving stocks. Now, if you're an intraday trader, a day trader, you should be in market moving stocks. So because you need things that are moving. So this index is an equal weighted index. Think the Dow, same concept. And it tracks these names: Meta, Apple, Amazon, Netflix, Microsoft, Google, CrowdStrike, NVIDIA, ServiceNow, and Broadcom. For more information, you can go on to ICE.com and you can find out more information on this index. But it's an equal weighted, just like the Dow, and it tracks 10 names. It tracks the 10 most important names. So let's just bring up quickly, just so you should understand for yourselves how important this is. Right here in front of us, we have a spreadsheet that I put together. Now, the weighting will change just because of the nature of the way the market works, but I highlighted in yellow the NYSE FANG names. And you'll notice that in the top 11 holdings, or the top 11 holdings, or top 10, depending on how you want to attribute Google, but in the top 10 holdings, that's where the NYSE FANG names will live. So in the top 10 holdings of both the S&P 500 and the NDX 100, you have Mag 7, as well as 8 out of the 10 names. So it's really Broadcom and not CrowdStrike. CrowdStrike's not in the top 10 holdings. So think about this a second. In this index, again, is Meta, Apple, Amazon, Netflix, Google, NVIDIA, Broadcom, and then CrowdStrike and ServiceNow. That's what's in this index. So why is this index important? Let's take a look at it. So I have up here basically FANG Plus, everything that's in that index, along with the NYSE FANG and the SPY chart. So the SPY chart, everything is set to 15 minutes. So we're going to do this based off of Friday. Okay. I want you to notice something. Look at this NYSE FANG index right here. Okay. Again, ticker $NYFANG or NYFANG, depending on your platform. In order to get this index, you need to be subscribed to what's known as the NYSE GIF feed. That's NYSE GIF, which stands for Global Index Feed. That's the only way you're going to get this NYSE FANG index. Again, it's a cash index, and these are the names that are in it. But I want you to look at something. Look at the pattern on a 15-minute of what this index did. Now let's look at what the stocks were doing. So let's start. Apple, pretty much the same thing. Microsoft, pretty much the same thing. Amazon, again, notice the pattern here. Google, not really, fine. CrowdStrike had earnings, had some news, so that's why it was moving the way it was moving. Broadcom, look at that. Pretty much the same thing. NVIDIA, again, same concept. See that? See this? You see what's going on over here? Netflix, same kind of deal. If you look at the SPY, to a certain extent, you have up here 3, 6, 9, 12. 12 charts. And they all look the same. Why do you think that is? Very simple. The NYSE FANG is, again, tracking all of these names. That's what's in this thing. So if you're going to be trading either stocks or indices, you need to have this index up. If you don't have up this index, you are doing yourself a terrible disservice. This is the only thing, in my opinion, that you need in order to be successful, especially if you're day trading, and whether it be stocks or whether it be indices as an indicator. This is it. You don't need anything else than this. As a matter of fact, when you have this up, you pretty much know what the market's doing because, again, it's all these market names. These are the names that move the market, right? Mag 7, top 10 holdings in the S&P, top 10 holdings in the NDX. If you look here at the weight, you look here, out of this, think about this a second. 4 names, the top 4 names in the S&P represent about 23% of the weight in the S&P. The top 5 names in the NDX represent about 30%. So if you even do the top 5, think about this. Top 5 is 34%. If you do the top 10 names, look at that. It's 51.92% or 52% of the NDX 100, which is 100 names. These 11 tickers are almost 52%. The S&P, which is 500 names. These names, these 11 names, are equal to 36.75%. Tech by itself is 32% of the index. Now, again, due to market conditions and market forces, these percentages are subject to change on a daily basis just based off of how the stocks perform. But it gives you a rough estimate of how important these names all are to the S&P and the NDX, primarily the S&P, because the S&P is the benchmark. So if you want to have success and you want to have an indicator that's sure to tell you which direction you should be looking at and what the market is doing, as someone once said, NYSE FANG Plus for the win. Take care.